Still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Check Mike. Watch 55.
From the 45 on second down, Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, smash Bronco.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Shift. Watch it.
They snap it to Herbert. They'll roll him out right.
Coming. Double up, double up.
Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
57.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Here's Herbert.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Touchdown! It's complete. Austin Eckler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go.
Pass the mic. Watch
180.
Let's go, D.
Where's that?
You go tight.
Start.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
60 Bison.
Check.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Big Lion. Go.
Now a give running left is Eckler. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now it's Herbert. finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times.
Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook, 38 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
11 mighty.
Go, D. Let's go.
Dot. 11. Dot.
Now it's Burrow.
49.
Eluding the pressure right. Again, he'll target Boyd, this time successful. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Right, 80. But he's hot. 11 mighty.
Mike's 49. Mike's
Dot.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Dot. Right, 80. But he's hot. Dot.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
baby. That's baby side.
Dot.
To the air again, Burrow. Flush to his right. Got his man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
11.
49's a Mike. Watch the out. Watch
11.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Dot.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
80.
49.
But he's hot.
No, better. Shift. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Dot.
They'll give it to Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after
Here we
this.
go.
You're watching the NFL
11.
on EA Sports.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Right, 80. But he's hot. Dot.
On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A lot of
11
tired
mighty.
bodies on
11
that
mighty.
field, but this is a big play.
11
Third
Thomas.
and goal.
49.
Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not
Here we
hitting
go.
him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
Here we
you
go.
can often
Big
mistime
13.
that play
Big 13.
because of the angles of approach.
12.
When you're going to
12.
get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield.
On 2, ready?
He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. And some strong running. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
180. Place hot.
Baby.
Hot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
44. Mike, 44.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Keep playing hard.
Here we go.
So
here we
the
go.
Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you
180.
reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
11.
Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw, Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Flush to his right. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their